Hello and welcome to a Nasus guide. In this guide, you'll be learning Nasus's builds, runes, spells, abilities, combos, and lastly his game plan. And Nasus is a scaling champ, and while he may be weak in the early game, he outscales almost every hero and can become almost invincible in the late game. He's very beginner friendly and can be picked up and played. After watching this guide and playing 2 or 3 games, you can master all of his abilities and the basics with him. The build for Nasus is usually Trinity Force first item. However, you can also take Iceborne Gauntlet if you want more CC and defense, but less damage. His second item is Spirit Visage. However, you can take Thornail instead if you're laning against an AD champ. Then you want to build boots. I recommend any boots except boots of swiftness. The vamp boots give you more vamp. Mercury treads give you more magic resist and resist to CC. Ninja Tabby gives you more armor, and lucidity boots will give you cooldown reduction. On top of the boots, you want to build Ionian Glory. This will help you chase down champs. And then after that, you want to build Randuin's Omen for the extra health and armor. After that, you want to build Warmog's armor for the extra regen out of combat. Lastly, you want to build a situational item. For Nasus's first rune, he usually wants to take Grasp of Undying for the sustain and bonus damage, then Gathering Storm for the scaling damage. He can also take the Vamp rune or Triumph if he wants to 1v5 late game. Then for his third rune, you can take Conditioning. However, if you want more sustain in lane, you can also take Hunter or Spirit Walker for extra sustain and resist to CC. Lastly, you want his fourth rune to be Mastermind if you want to take more objectives, or Sweet Tooth if you need the extra sustain and extra gold. For Nasus' spells, he wants to take Ghost and Flash. He wants to take Ghost to catch up to enemies or run away from them, and Flash for its versatility. He can also take Ignite instead of Ghost if you have enemies with lots of Vamp and you want to have the Grievous Wounds effect. Nasus's passive is extremely simple. It just gives him 12% physical Vamp. Nasus's first ability is an auto attack buff as well as an auto attack reset, meaning that after using this skill, your auto attack cooldown will be reset. The damage that this buff gives increases with stacks that can be gained by last hitting minions, jungle, or enemy champions while the first skill is active. Last hitting a small jungle, caster minions, or melee minions will increase the damage by 4. Whereas last hitting cannons, large jungle camps, or enemy champions will increase the stacks by 8. Nasus' second skill decreases the enemy move speed and attack speed for 5 seconds. This is amazing against melee champs who rely on auto attacks. It also allows him to chase down champions as the slow increases over time up to 90% of the enemy's movement speed when the skill is maxed out. Nasus' third skill lets him create an area that deals magic damage on impact and more magic damage over time. It also reduces enemy armor by 15%. Lastly, Nasus' ult allows him to regain a chunk of his health, as well as some armor and magic resist for 15 seconds. He also deals magic damage to nearby enemies around 3% of their HP. This also reduces his first skill's cooldown. Nasus' level 3 combo is first using his second skill, then third skill, then auto attacking, resetting his auto attacking again, then he can follow up with more auto attacks. Nasus' level 6 combo is ulting, then using the second skill, then using the third skill. After that, you auto attack, reset your auto attack with your first skill, and then keep on auto attacking, making sure to reset your autos with your first skill. Nasus also has an animation cancel after his third skill by using his second skill. Nasus' plan in the early game is to level up his auto reset first, that way he can start stacking up the passive. You should also not try to take trades in the early game, because he's a scaling trap and extremely weak in the early game. Make sure to last hit with your first skill to start stacking your passive, and you can CS under turret to be safe. There's no need to push the lane for no reason. Also, ward and look at the mini map to make sure you don't get ganked. In the mid game, try to take more objectives, and in the late game, if you stacked your first skill correctly and everything goes smoothly, you'll become an unkillable beast. Thank you so much for watching this guide. This guide was made specifically for Aiden who wanted to learn Nasus. If you want a guide for a specific champion, don't hesitate to leave it in the comments below and I will try my best to put out one for you. Also, there's a great Discord server for Wild Rift for those of you who want to team up to rank up, or just to chill and have a chat with great players. The link is in the description below. Lastly, some of the gameplay I used comes from Nixar's channel. Be sure to check him out for some pro Nasus gameplay. Links in the description below. As always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.